Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're stepping into, well, a really unique sensory world. Patrick Süskind's 1985 novel, Perfume, the story of a murderer.
A massive book, huge seller, over 20 million copies, translated everywhere. It really struck a chord.
It definitely did. And we're not just recapping the story today. We want to dig into its central paradox, this idea of a perfect but totally fabricated scent and what that says about, well, about us, about human nature.
Absolutely. It all revolves around Jean-Baptiste Grenouille. He's our main character, born in total squalor in 18th century Paris.
Huh?
An orphan, completely unloved.
But he has this one extraordinary gift.
Almost supernatural, yeah. His sense of smell is unbelievable. He can pick apart the tiniest, most subtle odors from, miles away. It's beyond human.
But here's the twist, the core contradiction we mentioned.
Right. Grenouille himself, he has no scent. None at all.
Which makes people instinctively recoil from him.
Exactly. He's an outcast because of it. People are just repulsed on some primal level. He realizes later he can kind of fake it using perfumes to wear an identity.
And that desire to fit in, or maybe just to understand scent, that's what kicks off the darker part of the story.
It really does. The turning point, the sources make clear, is when he encounters the scent of this young girl, the plum girl.
It's not sexual desire, though, is it? The book is very specific about that.
No, not at all. It's pure obsession with the scent itself. He wants to own it, possess it, and when he kills her, impulsively, trying to keep that smell, that's when he knows he needs to learn how to preserve human essence. Permanently.
So, okay, he needs the skills. How does he get them? He starts as an apprentice, right?
Yeah, with Giuseppe Baldini, a perfumer in Paris.
Yeah.
He learns the basics there, distillation and mixing and all that.
But Baldini's methods aren't enough for what Grenouille has in mind.
Not for capturing something as delicate and, well, alive as a human scent. Baldini essentially tells him, for that, you need to go to Grasse.
Grasse, the heart of the perfume world back then. And he needs to learn a specific technique.
Enfleurage, that's the key.
Why that method specifically? What is it?
Well, enfleurage uses cold fat to absorb scents from delicate materials, like flower petals, things that heat would destroy. Grenouille realizes this is the only way, this cold process, to trap the unique odor profile of a person.
It's chillingly technical when you put it like that. He needs the right process for murder.
And he's methodical. He doesn't go straight for his final ideal scent, Lord Ritchie's.
No, he practices first. How many?
24 women. He kills them systematically, partly to perfect his enfleurage technique on humans, and partly to gather, the base notes and accords for his ultimate perfume.
Treating human lives like raw ingredients.
Precisely. His dedication is purely to the craft, however twisted. And this meticulous preparation leads to that absolutely stunning climax. He's caught, obviously sentenced to death.
But he has the finished perfume, the one made from all his victims.
And he wears it to his own execution.
And the effect isn't just that people like the smell. It's way beyond that.
Oh, completely. The crowd doesn't just forgive him, they're overcome.
Yeah.
The scent is described as angelic, superhuman. It compels absolute adoration, worship even.
So it forces an emotion, like total mind control through smell.
Pretty much, yeah. They're convinced he's innocent. The whole scene just dissolves into this massive communal orgy.
Right.
Driven entirely by the perfume's power.
He achieves ultimate control, universal love forced onto people, but he doesn't want it.
That's the incredible irony. He gets exactly what he thought he wanted, this power to make people love him, and he finds it utterly hollow. He feels contempt because they were so easily manipulated.
So easily fooled by his smell.
Yeah, and that contempt leads to his final act. He goes back to Paris, to the fish market where he was born.
And uses the perfume again.
Pours the whole bottle over himself. The crowd there, the lowest of the low, they're irresistibly drawn to him, just like the execution crowd. But this time
it's different.
they tear him apart. They literally consume him, driven by this overwhelming, manufactured desire. The book ends with them sort of rationalizing it, saying they did it out of love.
Wow. That blend of the fantastical, this impossible scent with the gritty historical detail of the time is so powerful.
It really is. And the novel's influence, it's kind of surprising how far it reached beyond just literature.
Like what?
Well, disturbingly, there are claims it might have influenced a real Spanish serial killer, Manuel Blanco Roma Santa, the Tattle Man. He apparently rendered fat from his victims.
Good grief. That's dark. And the music connection, too.
Yeah. Nirvana's song Scentless Apprentice is directly inspired by Grenouille.
Right, because he has no scent of his own.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And the German band Rammstein has that song Du riechst so gut, you smell so good, which also taps right into the novel's themes of scent and predation.
It clearly touches a nerve, this idea.
I think it shows how vulnerable we can be maybe to things that bypass our rational minds,
Yeah.
how easily emotions can be, well, faked or manipulated.
Grenouille gets the universal love he craved, but because it's forced, chemically induced, it means nothing to him.
Absolutely nothing. Which leaves us, and you listening, with a pretty unsettling thought, doesn't it?
If connection, even love, can be boiled down to a chemical reaction, if it can be manufactured like Grenouille's perfume, what does that say about genuine desire versus something forced? Makes you think twice, perhaps, about attraction, about connection, about what's real and what's just chemistry.